was asked one time, when you're designing your business and you're the person that you're speaking to, imagine that it's you. There's always someone out there like you. And I remember laughing to myself going, there's so many different things and experiences that I've been through that how could anyone possibly relate? And a lot of people don't relate, but at least one of them they will relate to, or another they will relate to. And this is the part of me starting to realise that I'm actually multi-dimensional, or I've learned to move between dimensions. And I do believe that at this point in all the learning I've had, that we move from different stages of consciousness and awareness of who we are at any point in time. So, for example, if somebody is having a stuckness, a feeling of stuckness, then to move out of that, you've got to recognize where you are resonating. This scale can be quite useful, and which emotion is presenting to you right now, and then how can you meet that with your own love? How can you meet that to move yourself out of that particular space? Because it's about owning you. It's about owning your feelings. True trust is in you, owning yourself, and knowing that the answers are within you. However, reaching out to have therapy with a view to moving through these things is always very important as well. So what I'm going to say really is that it's quite funny that I myself would have had a lot of trauma from childhood and even past lives that I've become aware of in this life, which explained why life is the way it is, why it has been the way it has, why I have found my journey so difficult. You know, breakthrough after breakthrough has been happening. However, awakening after awakening after awakening, and I thought there was only one awakening, and that's it. Everything's whoo, but it wasn't just one awakening. And every time I had to focus on the ultimate consciousness, because that's what's real. And yeah, I might be somewhere around here in a struggle. So if you find yourself somewhere around here in a struggle, how do you get to this point? And you can do this in an instant. You can do this in a couple of moments, or you can do it in days, weeks, months, years. It's all about how much you believe it to be so. And I have found that ultimate consciousness for me is my creator. It's God's source. It's love. And I have been able to move myself out of these lower stories, a lot of these lower stories which were keeping me stuck, so that I could not elevate and be just happy. All I ever wanted to be was just happy. And yeah, I was stuck in what wasn't that. So then beginning that journey of why was I not happy? Why was I having mental health challenges as a teenager? Why was I having anger? Why was I having fear? Why was I having grief? Why was it that struggle? And delving into that, understanding the story, understanding why, and then also understanding the disempowerment of what that is, and then the empowerment of who you actually are, because you are not that. You are so much more beautiful, life-filled being. And yes, you may not have been acting in that wholeness of who you are because you were still being in these other struggle places. So my advice today is, and I don't give advice actually, I just make suggestions, is to just know yourself, to be of the greater consciousness, to be of the expansion of divine love, and know that divine love saves all situations and intervenes. When you call on divine love to intervene in a situation, divine love will. But you've got to surrender the struggle. Surrender the struggle. Give it away. Stop holding on to it, because it is not yours. It's something maybe you've gone through, and it's probably upsetting or hurtful for you. But your own awareness of what's taken place in your life is to know yourself. And this is where the balance comes in. To know yourself, that even though I'm experiencing this situation, I know myself to be so much more beautiful, awe and wonder, powerful, expanded awareness, life-filled being than I am experiencing myself as right now, because this energy wants to be shifted. It wants to be released. It wants to be let go, so I can be more of me, the true me, the fulfilled me, the happy me. And you will find that certain circumstances will be keeping you in the suffering only if you still have beliefs in the suffering. So we can work on beliefs again soon. Just keep following me for more.